What's good, everybody? My name is Zach. I'm here from Real Fan Sports with my boy Nonpfixion. What's good, my brother?
I'm chilling, brother. How about yourself? How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Super Bowl is a day away by the time you see this video. And I felt like it's time for us to react to something Super Bowl related. And so I got a pretty interesting video that we're going to check out today. It's going to be what $2.5 million gets you at Super Bowl LVIII, all access by GQ Sports. That was a mouthful.
LVII.
Because I don't know what the Roman numbers mean. 58. Thank you, sir. I don't know what the numbers mean. Like, who am I supposed to be? Let's get it, bro.
We learned it in school, so I don't know.
We didn't learn no Roman numerals in school. I promise you that. We stopped after VI, I think. Let's go.
I'm standing just off the Las Vegas Strip and just outside Allegiant Stadium, which is home of the Las Vegas Raiders, and more importantly, host of the 2024 Super Bowl.
Between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. At $1.9 billion, Allegiant Stadium is the second most expensive stadium in the world. It has all the features that a modern super stadium should have, like a crazy futuristic roof.
So this is actually my first look at Allegiant Stadium, right? Like I've seen like just like the stuff that they showed during the games, but I've never actually seen a detailed look of it. Have you?
Actually, I just seen one recently. There's another creator. She's from Dallas. Well, she used to be on the news in Dallas, and she did a walkthrough for the Super Bowl last week. That's pretty interesting.
Okay.
A nightclub in the end zone, and notably, the largest 3D
Gotta
printed
love a
sculpture
nightclub
in
in
the
the end
world.
zone.
The Al Davis
Gotta love
Memorial
it
Torch.
for Vegas.
Man, I
Has
want
to
to
be.
light that thing. Now, we all know what Las Vegas is historically known for.
Stay away from the tables. The house always wins.
But we're entering into an era where Vegas is throwing major investments into sports. So in
Don't listen to him. I like
No,
gambling.
listen to him.
No, okay,
Listen
maybe you
to
should listen to him.
It's not meant for everybody. Not meant for everybody.
anyways, the 2024 Super Bowl is a coming out party, proving that the city of Las Vegas has arrived as the sports capital of the world.
And nobody
That's what
throws
they're
a
trying to
party
make
quite
it,
like
man.
Vegas. Which is why today we're going to take you through the full VIP experience, from top
To bottom, how much it costs, what you're gonna eat, where you're gonna sit, who you're gonna meet, and we're even gonna talk to some of the people who make it all happen.
Nothing is off
I'm
limits.
hungry. Watch
because
this might have been a bad idea.
GQ,
They're
all
gonna show a
access.
bunch of food.
Yeah.
You've come to the crown jewels of NFL Stadium, Allegiant Stadium, home of the Super Bowl.
So it's mid-morning. It's very cool out here. It almost makes you
Hey,
want to
yo, hey, my dude just breaking the rules. Okay.
Already breaking the rules. Already.
He a bam. Badass mudja chuckers.
suit up. I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, but I can kick a pretty mean field goal. So, Jets, Raiders, if you need me today, call me. We're in the middle of the Nevada desert.
Oh,
The
we
sun
good.
is
We got a
beaming
good
down, but you don't feel any of that in here. In fact, it feels a little bit like you're on a stage.
That's because Allegiant Stadium features a fully enclosed translucent roof, uniquely designed to protect players and fans from the burning Nevada sun. Prior to the move to Las Vegas, the Raiders played in Oakland at the Coliseum.
The stadium was old, but we embraced it. It was ours.
The Oakland Coliseum was notoriously the last stadium in the U.S. to be shared by a professional baseball and football team.
Man, I hated that diamond for the first half of the season, honestly. We never
So
practiced on the
messed
dirt.
up.
We're at the same disadvantages as the other team as well.
That's right, it was a baseball diamond on a football field. Or actually, a football field with a baseball diamond right in the middle of it. Needless to say, not all of the Oakland Raiders enjoyed sharing a field with the Oakland Athletics.
I remember our first game, I'm like, hey, they didn't finish putting the field down because there's like third base right there. No one says anything to me. Okay, the game starts and it's still out there, and that was just what it was.
They just leaving the base out there at the old Coliseum, man.
That's funny.
With Allegiant Stadium, the Raiders finally get a gridiron to call their own in the form of a retractable Bermuda grass field that lives outside and gets rolled in on game day.
That's
Playing on
so
anything
sick,
other
by
than
the way.
grass was non-negotiable for safety reasons. To learn
That's so
more,
sick.
I caught up with Zachary Longnecker, Allegiant Stadium's head groundskeeper, and more importantly, its grass whisperer.
Now, like I said, I watched a little bit of this. This is like after his part is where I stopped. I was like, oh, we got to react to this. Bro, this dude has got growing grass down to a science. Like, I'm not going to lie.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's
I've
insane
seen-
the amount of like knowledge he knows about grass. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen him talk about it before, because when I was seeing if any of the stadiums besides the Raiders in Arizona have this type of field, I've seen a video of him talking about it. That dude, he knows his stuff.
He knows his grass,
When you
man.
get here on game day.
My wife would tell you that if it's a 1 o'clock game, I'll be here at 3, 4 a.m. I like turning on the
Jesus.
lights, being the only one here. You know, everybody talks to the grass. When you're a groundskeeper, you're like, just please hold it.
Now, if you've never been in a stadium before a game starts, it's such a surreal feeling.
It's got to be kind of eerie too, man.
Yeah, it depends if it's a night game or an early game, because I've been in, of course, basketball arenas and football stadiums before a game starts. It's just it's a weird feeling, but it's like a cool feeling at the same time.
Yeah,
very cool,
especially on the field.
Yeah,
especially on the field.
Yeah.
Like, I only need 2 more games out of you. So you get a little weird, you know, when you're a grass guy. I mean, that's just a thing.
Do you have a lawn at home?
Talking to grass.
No.
Can you explain to me how the
He said, "Do you have a lawn at home?" Hell no, bro. You don't take your job home with you, bro. He knows better.
Tray that lives in the south. You want it to have 100% sun as long as you can.
True.
Steel tray. It weighs as much as the Eiffel Tower.
If you're keeping score at home, that's 10,000 tons.
It's got 101 horsepower motors. I only have 10 inches to grow the grass, so I have 2 inches of drainage, then I have 1 inch of irrigation pipes. So realistically, I'm growing grass in 6 inches of sand for 300-pound men to beat the crap out of each other on Sundays.
Crazy.
What makes for a good grass surface in the NFL?
Firm and fast, 100% grass.
Firm and fast, okay.
Right, and safe, right? It's all about safety. Some teams in the NFL are growing their grass to 1 inch. We're at like a 1/2 inch right now. Josh Jacobs and Devontae Adams, they want a quick, fast surface when they plant. They just go.
Yeah.
You're only as good as your last field. And you don't want to be the reason why, let's just say, some player goes down and then they're complaining about your field.
You mean
They pointing out a couple of stadiums right now.
They just talked about somebody right there in that stadium. We know who it is.
We know who it is.
like Aaron Rodgers of my New York Jets?
Maybe.
So I've got all access to the stadium today. What should I see?
Torch is great. The Winfield Club looks like a good little party.
Do you know where I press the button to light the torch?
You got to talk to the big boss.
Can you just tell me? So
you
you do know where it is. You're just not going to tell me.
One way or another, I am going to light that torch.
No.
But in the meantime, let's check out some seats.
1, 2, 3 Super Bowls? That's pretty good. So right now I'm sitting very far forward.
One of the rooms is actually it's sponsored by Twitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a whole bar area that's sponsored by Twitch, which I saw in another video. I was like, Twitch has the logo's up there and everything. A big
That's
ass logo
insane.
And everything.
Right, let's
I
see.
thought that was pretty cool.
Let's see.
Great access to the field, right behind the home bench. It's also nice because these seats, they have a little cushion. And those seats over there don't quite have that cushion.
During the regular season, these seats ain't cheap, but during the Super Bowl, they really ain't cheap. They could cost you anywhere from 20 to 50K.
Some people might prefer a different experience.
Now, look, for our international viewers that are checking this out, that come from our rugby and our cricket, these are things that we talk about when we say that this is what makes it bad for fans, right? Like, this is insane. It's not the Super Bowl and big champion games like this aren't meant for your fans. They're meant for celebrities to save face. I mean, you're paying
it's not
30 to
for
50 grand for a seat cushion. You go up a couple levels, you don't get the seat cushion no more, but you still spending 15 to 20 grand, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely not meant for the average fan anymore once you come to the Super Bowl. It's just the prices are ridiculous. They're ridiculous.
So let's go check out somewhere else. All right, so now we're up a little higher, pretty close to the nosebleeds, and the view is still great. That's one of the benefits of this being It's one of the benefits of having it be a 65,000 seat stadium. It feels a little bit more intimate. If you don't want to watch the game, you can also see the strip. Even though it's a pretty good seat,
pretty cool.
I think I'd rather watch from the suites. So let's go check those out. We're in the club suites, right on the 50-yard line. Got my popcorn. There's also all types of good stuff back there. Sushi, beer, other liquor, sushi. There you say sushi? There's a lot of sushi. Hello.
Hello.
As Chief Sales Officer, one of the things you're in charge of is premium seating.
Right now, we're in our Twitch Club level suite. These are brand new.
Hey, there you go.
What do you
there
get
it
in
is.
a
That's
suite
it.
like this?
You have a sushi boat, beef,
That's the
stadium
suite.
fare
There's
food.
actually another
You also
area
have
to
your
look at.
very own
That's
private
crazy.
suite attendant.
So you keep going, or you want? What's the price range?
Look, hey, it's Vegas. She parties. She don't even care. She's like, let's go.
Roll with it. Roll with it.
Price depends on the game, the yard line, and the size. From 25,000 up to 55,000.
We're at the 50-yard line, so I
Yes,
feel like we might be
are.
at a $55,000
Yeah.
suite.
And maybe I'll just up the price today to 85 since you're a Jets fan.
All right, I appreciate it. But
Oh,
you let me light the torch.
No.
I love
Nobody
it.
here will let me light the torch.
He's still trying to light the torch.
I could hang here all day, but if the Twitch suite looks like this, that got me thinking. What does the owner suite look like?
Let's go in and see.
Oh, wow.
I feel like we're at the The controls right here. I feel like I command an NFL team from here. I gotta see where Mark Davis sits. This is a good seat. Feels like money. There's 65,000 seats in the stadium, but this is the one that money can't buy. This is Mark Davis's seat. These seats are very plush. There's even carpet, and they're the only white seats in the entire stadium. Also, because it's right on the 50-yard line, you're right in the middle of the action. And it's the finest Italian leather. Don't fact check me on that. This is what it feels like to own a football team. It's pretty sweet.
Good luck getting into the owner's suite.
I know he didn't just throw a pun into that video. I know he did not just throw that pun into there. I respect the effort.
I don't even think he realized he did it.
I don't know. He might not have. He might not have. Pretty sweet.
On Super Bowl Sunday, unless you're Travis Kelce's girlfriend. You want to be in a suite on Super Bowl Sunday? You better have deep pockets. Prices range from $300K all the way to $2.5 million. At a
That's crazy. That is so crazy how expensive it is.
So regular season, they said 20 to 55,000.
Yeah.
Super Bowl, 2.5 mil.
That's crazy. That's a lot of money, man. 300K to 2.5 million. 300K.
A lot of new stadiums.
You know what, man?
You're gonna notice a giant video board in the middle of the field.
Just certain
One thing I
dreams are
noticed
just
about Allegiant
dying
Stadium,
watching this video.
It doesn't
right
have that. To find out more, I hit up Matt Pasco, VP for Information Technology.
So a lot of stadiums brag about their huge Jumbotron, AT&T, SoFi Stadium.
We have a different philosophy.
Yeah.
Our philosophy is that we want your eyes and energy on the field.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
I love
They've
that.
always been that way. Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, those are sick. The SoFi Stadium, I love that it's round.
The
Like I
SoFi
think
one is
that's
dope.
sick.
I love the look of it.
You know,
Yeah.
the big screen, the Dallas one is annoying because the punters hit it. But I mean, like, still cool. But like, watch the game. Why are you looking at the board? Why you pay all them tickets to watch the screen?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Right there with you.
Field itself, you didn't come here to watch TV. You came here to watch a football game on grass, and that's what you can do.
This stadium obviously is beautiful aesthetically. The tech behind it. What are some of the things that make this stadium unique from a technology standpoint?
The biggest thing is our connectivity. We aimed to be, and we achieved being the most connected stadium in the world.
Come on. This shows you lightning fast internet speed.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere you go in this building, you...
Wow. That said 3,000. Mine is
And that's
300.
that's Wi-Fi on a phone.
On a phone. It said, I ain't never seen it go that fast before. I got that.
I'm just trying to think like how many videos we'd be able to upload with that kind of internet, bro. I'd be rocking. I don't even think I get 200 at my house. Look, I don't realize some of these videos I'll have them upload at night, and I wake up in the morning and they still loading sometimes, man. like computer running hot. Jesus.
Man, that's
got
3,000. That's
3,000.
Wi-Fi. That's crazy.
absolute high-speed connectivity.
I'm looking for the button that lights the torch.
It's a secret.
Can you just like cough if it's that way, maybe? That sounds like a little bit like a cough. I think we're gonna head that way.
Well, again, if I have any chance of lighting that torch, my best bet's probably gonna be the Raiders president, Sandra Douglas Morgan.
So here's the torch. I've been asking people all day if they'll let me light it.
No. The torch, it's about 90 feet tall.
About that
It's
torch,
the
man.
largest 3D printed sculpture in the world. The torch was at the Oakland Coliseum. You see the quote on there, the fire that burns the brightest in the Raiders organization is the will to win. Being able to light it and having the fans do that, and having the fans from Oakland or LA understand its meaning and have it here, and then people that are new. You know, we have 40 million visitors in Las Vegas, and like being able to tell that story every game is wonderful.
Can I get a Super Bowl prediction from you?
No.
All right, we've seen the seats.
Damn, bro.
It's not true football
They know the
experience
word
without
no
some
in
fans.
at
We're gonna head to
Allegiant.
the parking lot. See how Raider Nation does it at the Black Hole tailgate.
Okay,
Raider
boy.
Nation in the house. I am Chef Dex
Maybe that was that
Just
Japanese
cooking up
whiskey.
wings
That's
all the
pretty good.
time
That's good
wherever
stuff.
the Raiders go. Blackened wings. All right, that keeps it Raiderist.
What are we cooking here?
I'm cooking some tripe, Santa Maria style. If you want to try it.
Yeah, I'll try it. Hell yeah. Let's go. Cheers.
Here we go, baby. Raiders, baby. Raiders, baby.
So why are you a Jets fan and why are you a Raiders fan? You're gonna win. Still looking for Crusader Raider.
I think we made it to the Black Hole
Absolute
tailgate.
chaos.
Are you Crusader Raider?
Good afternoon, Keith Smith, Crusader Raider here at
Crusader
Allegiant
Raider.
Stadium. You've come to the crown.
Wow, is he British?
Yeah. Remember
I didn't
when
know
I told
that.
you when I told you there's like a full group of like Raiders in London?
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crown jewels of NFL Stadium, Allegiant Stadium.
What's your favorite thing about the stadium?
Obviously, when the Raiders are there, it's the Raiders.
Do you have any idea how much the most expensive seat in the Super Bowl costs?
$1.2 million.
That's not a bad guess. I think it's closer to $2.5 million.
Wow. But you get popcorn.
You do get popcorn.
Okay, that was delicious. But if I'm here for the Super Bowl, I'm gonna need something a little bit more substantial.
Yeah.
Let's go see what Chef Lou is cooking up for the
this.
Super Bowl.
Today we
It's
probably
talking
cooked
to me right now,
15,000
baby.
hot dogs, about 800 pounds of king crab. We have 6 sushi chefs that come in just for game day to prep sushi fresh. Today in the clubs we made 1,500 pounds of Wagyu brisket. We made 1,500
brisket?
meatballs, 2,000 hamburgers, 4,000 nachos.
So you got some Super Bowl food here. What is that?
Give me one of all of them. Give me one of all of them right there. How much that gonna ring up? 3,465. But don't worry, we don't tax in the stadium. Thanks, bud.
So these are what we call wow items. First one is a Wagyu brisket, stuffed foot-long hot dog.
Goodness.
Crispy onions, barbecue sauce, banana peppers. I think you could do that whole thing yourself.
Yeah, maybe over 2 days.
Right here.
I think I gotta go change my pants out real quick. I'll be right back.
That food looks
Serve it.
It's really good.
It looks crazy, bro.
Nacho, garlic poached lobster, cheese sauce, okay, beef tenderloin. It's gonna
Surf
come
and
with
turf
a
nacho.
Super Bowl shot glass full of salsa.
It's a wow dish.
So wow, you heard that? This is my personal favorite. This is a colossal potato stuffed with lobster and king crab, macaroni and cheese. Okay, squeeze the fresh.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a little too much for me. I'm not gonna lie, the macaroni I think puts it a little over the top for me. But like you know a big man made that. A big man was like, let's take a baked potato, a rich big man, right? Let's take lobster, and let's throw macaroni in that bitch. let's throw macaroni. Why not? Who says we can't?
A couple
Is there
of
a law?
barbecue spots here, they have one like that. It doesn't, of course, it doesn't have lobster on it, but you could put brisket and stuff on it. You eat that, man, you go in a coma. You're knocking the hell out.
Coma.
You're going to a coma.
Comatose.
lemon on it, and you go to town. And then last
And a little
but
hot
not
sauce on the
least,
side?
a
Yeah.
caramelized donut sundae. I called it Sunday, Sunday, because it's Super Bowl Sunday.
yeah.
And that's got vanilla ice cream, whipped cream,
like
a
this
little
guy.
spun sugar.
Cheers.
Guy Fieri would be jealous of that.
Bottoms up.
Oh my god,
That's
looks
fucking
so
sick.
good.
Did you say the F word on camera?
This is worthy.
He probably not supposed to because he hasn't cursed once. They're like, nah, we leaving that in. We leaving that in because oh yeah.
Give a fuck. This is unbelievable. I'm gonna take this with me. Take care. All right? See you at the Super Bowl.
All right, we
I think you made it
tailgated.
smart.
We ate some wild food. Now let's go check out the sickest seats in the NFL.
People are gonna think I'm some sort of like TikToker. Hi, how are you? Go Raiders, go Raiders! Twice in 1 hour, let's go. I'm here with Hunter Beatty,
And those guys can be seen
director
outside.
of Winfield Club.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about what's behind these doors?
Yeah, what's behind these doors is something that you won't see anywhere else in the country. It's a full-blown nightclub in the end zone of Allegiant Stadium. Spans the entire north end zone. We like to think of it as doing game day the
Oh,
Vegas
that's
way.
fire.
How do you get in?
That's
You
fire.
can either
man.
buy a ticket on winsocial.com or you can buy a table. We have 29 tables inside, obviously all the bottles. It's like taking Encore Beach Club at the hotel and bringing it here to the stadium.
What's a ticket cost versus a table?
For Raider games, they're $500, and then tables, it just depends on the event. Raider games can
That's not that bad.
No, not really. That's like
500 is not that bad. That's I say I'd pay that if I wanted to have a one-time experience like that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's worth it, right? Like I'd pay $500 to do that for like a celebration of some sort.
500. That's actually not a bad price. So I mean,
Oh yeah,
so I'm
because normally to
assuming-
get a table at a VIP, I mean, you're looking at for a full table. I think last time we went, it was like $3,000. I can't remember which one it was. It wasn't like a top of the line one, but it was like $3,000. So I mean,
That's
so
what
for
I'm
a
saying,
single
like,
ticket,
smaller
500,
stuff,
and you get to watch
500,
a game.
Yeah.
I do it, man.
vary from $10,000 to $50,000.
For the Super Bowl, a table will only run you $700,000.
Well, it's funny because
Now a table's crazy. They said 10,000 for a table to see. Now that's crazy.
That's
but
crazy.
I might go by myself. But 700,000 for the Super Bowl?
I
Got
feel
it.
like most people come to a football game to watch a football game. But if you're in this club, I feel like there's a lot of distractions.
We tend to tell people, if you're here to see the X's and O's of the game, you're in the wrong place.
If I really enjoy it, can you maybe put me on the list to come back for the Super Bowl?
Yeah, right?
So you're saying there's a chance.
Right.
I'm not usually
My dude
a bottle
hasn't been
service
told
guy,
yes
but since they got
once.
me a table, I feel like
Except
it's
for the
only
food
polite
guy.
to
He can
accept.
take the
Let's
nachos.
go
That was
check
it.
it out.
Yeah.
What time to be alive?
We came, we saw, we conquered. We may or may not have lit in the torch. but I'll see you at the Super Bowl. This has been Clay Skipper for All Access.
How does everybody feel about the Super Bowl coming to Vegas?
I mean, I know you're not from Vegas, but you're obviously, you know, Raiders fan. How do you feel about the Super Bowl being in Vegas at y'all stadium? And how do you feel about it being, you know, your possible rivals winning it? Or really both of them? Because, you know, it's not like there's love between either of those teams with y'all.
Both teams. I mean, I guess like I'm not as hateful towards the Niners compared to the Chiefs. Of course, they both rivals. One because you know Niners and the Raiders both used to be across from the water, literally across the water from one another. So I mean, that's a rival thing. But that's why in our prediction video, I said I would love it for the Niners to win because at least if they win, it's still like some homegrown love there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not if the Chiefs win, that's like a whole nother thing, man. That's I don't want y'all winning on our turf, man.
I feel that, man. That was sick though, man. I honestly, guys, let us know. Would y'all like to see us do some more reactions to different stadiums and stuff like that? I mean, I know for me, I've always wanted to go and travel to different stadiums and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's always been something, and especially now with how stadiums being built, man. There's just newer and better things. It's not just a football event anymore. They're trying to be more like how it is with like baseball, where you go there and you spend the whole day there, and that's how you do it. You know,
it's an all day event, all day affair type situation for the whole family. Yeah,
right. That was cool, man. I really enjoyed that. I hope y'all all enjoyed it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all join us tomorrow night for the Super Bowl. We'll be live. Kansas City Chiefs versus the San Francisco 49ers. We'll see who wins.
Stadium, aka the Death Star.
All right, guys. Cheers.
Peace out.